So I'd like to talk about 3 levels of identity that I experience, that I assume you experience too. So the first level of identity, which is most familiar, is what can be called the personality. It's the name that we have, it's our history, it's the experiences that we've had personally. All of this is constructed together to create an image of self, which is our personality. It has certain characteristics that are unique to us, certain flavours, nuances, certain abilities, certain gifts, certain recognisable ways of being that equal our personality. This operates in the realm of the personal consciousness and what Jung also called the personal unconscious. The dreams and desires, the wishes, the values, the beliefs that arise from this personal identification. But this is not all that we are. Another layer down, or up, whichever way you wish to see it, we have the realm of the collective consciousness and the collective unconscious, which operates in what can be called the mythic realm, which is the realm of the archetypes. An archetype is a collective pattern of energy that belongs to all humanity, to the entire species. These archetypes are like templates or blueprints of possible patterns, ways of being. We can look to them in the various forms. So for example, Shiva is an archetype of fire, among other things. Christ, the archetype of love. Mother Mary, the Divine Mother, Sacred Feminine. Hecate, witch. Persephone, the innocent virgin. Demeter, Mother Earth, Mother Nature. Apollo, the poet. And onwards we go. Odysseus, the explorer. Artemis, the huntress. Different archetypes. These are mostly from the Greek tradition, but archetypes exist in all the world's traditions. They're in all of our stories. And if you were to do a study on the archetypal nature around the world, you'd start to see patterns of familiarity. For the archetypes represent qualities, human qualities, inside of us, reflected back through these grand stories of heroic enterprises and adventures and quests and all these things. And part of us lives in this archetypal realm. So I'm a father, I'm a dad. So I represent also the archetype of father, the protector, the one who holds space, the guardian of the children. So this noble function of being a father, this honourable function of caretaking a child, is something that belongs to all fathers. And we can all access this archetype, this gestalt of energy. This is bigger than our personality. In my personality, I have a certain knowledge of what it is to be a father, but when I tune into the archetypal realm, into the mythic realm, I enter into the domain of the ancestors and all the fathers from all times, all nations, all races. I go into that global space of the blueprint of what it is to be a father, and I can draw power and inspiration and guidance as I open myself to receive this archetypal transmission. And so the third layer, doesn't matter if you see it as upper or lower, it's a more expansive layer, which is the layer of what I call cosmic presence. It's the realm of the superconscious. And it's not superconscious, unconscious, like the other two layers. It's superconscious. It's the supraliminal, as Sri Aurobindo used to call it. It's the realm of luminescence. It's omnipresent awareness. It's Satchit Ananda, love, bliss, consciousness, united. Everything all at one. It's atonement, it's communion. It's the Christ consciousness that is connected to all of the lights, all of existence. It's our inner soul flame. It's the awareness of spirit, of life, of love. This transcendent state, this expansive state, is the realm of the soul. It's the realm of our pure divinity. And as we quieten down our personality, as we move beyond the excitement of the archetypal realm, we can penetrate into the stillness and expansiveness of our cosmic presence. When we be from here, we radiate, not so much in thought or image or feeling, just radiating pure light waves of pure life. So this is an in-depth awareness. It's a state of pure inspiration and revelation. Now, our identity is not just the personality or the archetypal realm or cosmic presence, not just the personal consciousness and unconscious, the collective consciousness and unconscious, or the superconsciousness, but it's all of consciousness operating at different layers, different frequencies, different harmonics, operating from this expansiveness into this contractedness, and all the different ranges and spectrum in between. So just like to say these things to enlarge our view of identity, and recognizing that we can be all of this and move in and out of these different layers and different experiential realms, so we don't get locked into any one. It's not just about being cosmic presence. It's not just about shape-shifting between the various archetypes or becoming attached or addicted to our personality and this very known sense of self. But it's allowing a fluidity of life to move in and out and through and around and emerging from and through all of these layers as and when it feels appropriate. So this is just an overview, a quick description of the multi-layeredness of who I am, who you are, who we are as human beings.